This is a knit Picot bind off. It's quick and easy to do, and if you're doing it especially for a shawl edging, it has a nice stretch too. So let me show you how to do it. You want to start by knit casting on 3 stitches from wherever you're at. So you'll knit cast on 1 and 2 and 3. And then after you knit cast on 3, I'm going to bind off 7. Notice how I say it, because this tells you how many stitches it requires. You want to knit 2 to cast off the first stitch, then knit another one to cast off 2, then knit another stitch to cast off 3, then knit another stitch, well, to bind off 4, cast off, bind off, whatever. Knit another one to bind off 5, knit another stitch to bind off 6, and knit another stitch to bind off 7. And then we'll slide that stitch back to the left hand needle, and we're now ready to do the repeat again. So let's do it one more time. We're going to knit cast on 3, and then bind off 7. We knit 2 to bind off the first stitch, then knit another stitch to bind off 2, knit 1 to bind off 3, knit 1 to bind off 4, knit 1 to bind off 5, knit 1 to bind off 6, and knit 1 to bind off 7, and then slide that stitch back to the left hand needle, and we're ready to begin again. My stitch pattern is a multiple of 4 stitches. That's why the knit cast on 3 to bind off 7 works for me, because the 7 minus 3 is 4, which is my multiple. And look at that simple and beautiful edge it creates. These picots are also really great for when you're blocking your shawl, because they give you a very specific point and equal distance apart for pinning when you're blocking the finished shawl. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions at all, please feel welcome to leave them for me in the comments. And if you check out the video description, I've provided links for everything we talked about in this video. Let us make time to create, share, and inspire today and every day. I'll see you in the next video.